to another video. I am just sat on site waiting. I've been here for an hour and a half now waiting for the machine to turn up. Got the gates open. Yeah, I asked about an ETA, didn't get told an ETA, just you're the second drop of the day, so we could be here till lunchtime waiting for it. So yeah, at least it's lovely and sunny. Sat in the sun, just been watching Find It, Fix It, Farm It new video on their tractor, so I'm just sat here watching that, waiting for this machine to turn up. As soon as the machine turns up, we'll get out and we'll show you what we got to do. I just thought I'd do a nice little intro to the video because I'm bored. Yeah, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. We're 438 at the moment, so yeah, I reckon you can do it. I reckon so. Press that subscribe button, please. That'd be much appreciated. I'm going to top up my suntan and wait for this machine. We'll pick up when the machine arrives. Right, here we are after the last clip, another hour later. I got bored, so I've cleaned the dashboard. I've got some, I think that's Auto Gleam silicone spray bubblegum. It really smells really nice. I've just done all the doors, the dash, and all down here, cleaned it all. So now I'm just again still sat here waiting, watching Salvage Rebuild's new video on YouTube. So yeah, I might actually get to do some work at some point today. I hate waiting for machines. Right, we have an update. She has arrived. We have an Hitachi 14 tonner with a TMK tree shear. I don't know what model number she is. I haven't really looked at it. I've literally just tracked it through the gateway. Shiny. So we've got pollarding to do. We've got willows all the way across this bank. We've got that hedge to reduce, that limb to come off. Willows, hedge all the way along to reduce. That hazel to come out. It goes all the way down to them big poplars at the back. So yeah, that's my job for the next 2 days. So we'll get a bit of footage of driving, get a bit of footage of doing, and we'll have some update videos. Might see if I can mount the camera on the tree shear somewhere so you can see. But yeah, I've just had to shear them two off to get in the gateway. But first of all, it's 12 o'clock. So I might have a bit of lunch, or I might not. First of all, we've got to get in there, find out how the radio works, and yeah, have some fun. Right, hello. We're finally shearing. Hopefully I've got you at a decent angle, you can see what I'm doing. Gotta work my way along. system I've driven a 14 tonner with a tree shear on before. I've driven a 6 tonner with a tree shear, and I've driven 14 tonners, but never a tree shear and a 14 tonner. So first time for everything. Not really that difficult. You sort of know how to operate the machine, how to operate the shear. And if you're from a tree background, then you roughly know, should be able to know how the tree is going to fall, how it reacts, where to cut it. Obviously you should know your limits of your machine as well. But nothing on this job is going to even bother this machine. It's all little stuff. But it's right on the edge of the bank. There's a massive hedge between us. And it's like, yeah, got asked to do the job, but I'm not doing that by hand. It would take me weeks doing all that by hand. And then you've got to, it's alright cutting it, but then you've got to drag it all out by hand. So we got this machine, I can do it all in one go. Hopefully you can hear me alright. First time I cut the willow, I thought, oh Christ, have we got hydraulic pipes on? And then I realised then what it was. Any big bits like that I'll just try and shear, because I've got to chip it all tomorrow, so save a bit of chainsaw work. Looking forward to chipping it all though. Trying to keep the piles as neat as possible, but it always gets tangled up. Can't reach that one. Have to get a bit closer. I've got a good, what, probably 3 foot away from the fence line at the moment, so everybody. very jumpy. You just have to let go of the controls and let it settle and then go again. couple of bars up the side of the cab on the right hand side and just try and put it up there, but you couldn't see the shear. All you could see was what you could see was the left hand side of the cab, and that was pretty much it. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'll try and pick the brambles out as well. The customer wants the brambles out. update probably in an hour or two. I'm just going to carry on the radio on and carry on working my way along. We'll have an update in a bit. Right, so end of day one. Well, I think we're about halfway there. Not that it looks much different. Hey ho. Seems to have made a mess on the grass. Nice big pile of crap. I'll bring the chipper tomorrow. Get all this lot chipped up. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Right, good morning. It's day 2. We are just doing our checks. So I've been round. Managed to get all the way up here. It's a long way up here. Just going to check the oil. It's a twisty dipstick. Not too bad if I get it to stay still. All right, she's clean. She's only done 60 hours, so you don't expect it to be dirty. Oh, that's a big old lump in it. Isuzu engine. Let's lock that because it was locked when I got here. Oh, it's a completely different day from yesterday. Well, look at that, it's all foggy and horrible and wet and miserable. You wouldn't think the 2 days were in the same month, would you? Right, try and get down now without breaking my neck. Go down. Right, so we have this side then. Should be our filters and everything, I think. Not that we really need to go in here, but that's that. So I'm guessing oil filter and your 2 diesel filters. There's your hydraulic pump, Hitachi. We come around this side then of the counterweight, and we are AdBlue there. And then I think in here we have air filters, screen wash, battery, and everything. Right, so morning checks are now done. Everything looks okay, nothing's leaked or anything as we can see. So I'm gonna get the old gal warmed up, grab me coffee and my apple turnover, and we'll pick up in a minute. Input password. Ooh, I better do that. There she goes. Right. I think we'll get heating on this morning. Do we want it on? Let's go 20 degrees, see what that's like. We'll leave that to warm up for a minute. I would imagine the idle will drop when it's got itself warmed up. But it's 9:43. I didn't get started very early this morning. I had to go and get diesel and then load up with tools. Anyway, back to it. I'm going to drink my coffee, put the radio on, and there you go. The revs have just dropped now while I was waffling. Get the radio on, drink my coffee, and do a bit more. We'll catch up in a bit. Right, I thought I'd better do a bit more in-cab footage. You can see we've done quite a bit this morning. Well, I say I've done quite a bit this morning. We're just shearing the hedge off again further along so I can get to that willow behind. We've got permission to shear these off as well so we can get the machine through, which is handy, otherwise it'd be a bit of a pain if we had to keep these. They're only self-seeded anyway, so she wasn't fussed. So anything you need, anything that's in the way, just move it or cut it out of the way or do whatever you've got to do job done. So that's what we've done. See if we can move you back a little bit. Up a little bit. The weather's a bit different from yesterday. You can probably see the fog is starting to clear, but you wouldn't think that 2 days are in the same month. Alright, I'm back in a minute. Right, sorry about that. Phone call's got to be answered. Back to it. Jesus. I think it's only done 73 hours. I think the lock valves need bleeding because it gets a bit jittery occasionally. You just have to let go of the levers and let it settle. It only does it occasionally. Apart from that, it's been a lovely machine. It's nice and warm in the cab. We've got 20 degrees at the moment because it's quite cold today. It's 5 degrees, but it's wind. There's a bit of a not windy as such, but cold anyway. Never know what to say on these videos. I'm chatting away to you. I don't know whether anybody's listening. Probably not. There's some random bloke just appeared with a flat cap on. I don't know who he is. He's not a customer. I might have to switch you off again. Right, I'll catch him in a bit then because he looks like he wants to have a chat. Oh, right, so we've had a discussion. The neighbours just come out and said how much to do the willows on the other side of the bridge. So I gave him a price. He said, I'm denied about it. He says, when's the machine going back? I said it's either this afternoon or tomorrow. And he went, oh okay, you better do the job. So it looks like we've got another job to do. We've got another load of willows to do. He's happy with the price. So once we finish this, we will go over there and do that. Bit extra pocket money. Extra pocket money, but means more work. There's another day of chipping now. He's going to have all the logs, so we haven't got to worry about that. We just got to cut it up into lengths. It's another probably couple of hours of chipping, but we're going to be here chipping at some point next week anyway. So should be okay. Strip all the alder out as well in the bottom on this bank. I forgot. Just try and get the shear down there without catching my driving pipe. Bid to win on eBay. No thank you, I've got enough projects to do. I do not need to be buying anything else at the moment. stopping myself from buying stuff at the moment. You need to get some of these projects done before you keep buying any more. I seem to get these projects to a point of where they're working, not done, but working, and then that's it, then they go out to work and they don't get finished. So I'm not buying any more until these projects are finished. I will get the roller in and finish that project, because that's, at the moment, it's not charging. So I keep jump starting it, putting a new battery on it. Lots to do. Obviously we've got the dumper project, which will be another, actually it'll probably be, by the time this video comes out, you'd have seen it. So we've managed to get the dumper started. It's running nicely. It's not charging, so we have another charging problem. So yeah, if you want to watch the series on our Terex TA1 EH dumper, fire damage dumper, go back on my channel and have a look through the catalogue. Anything else we get up to. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which I can only do that with the help of you guys pressing that subscribe button. It's free. I'm not going to bombard you with videos. We do one once a week. It's either uploaded on a Saturday and Sunday, depending on what I feel like or what I'm doing. Normally aim for Sunday, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes it's early, sometimes there's no consistency. It's at the weekend at some point. Freelander, good customer of mine, Mr. Reynolds. Had filled his boot full of timber, put the back seats down and filled it full with his chainsaw, with his famous Hyundai chainsaw. I am not a fan of that saw, but I ain't got to use it, so I'm not fussed. It's Hyundai, by the way. That was. Great for a spastic pile now, wasn't it? Bloody bits of willow everywhere. Professional, was it, that one? have to get out and clean that, get them bits of willow off the machine. That's annoying me. Right, back in a second. Oh, it's cold. Oh, put the door back on. There is a possibility that the pilot shut-off lever lock is released while the control levers are being moved. That's a new one. Like cutting this one. There we go. It's off. Trying to grab it but not shear it. Doesn't really work with the shear. Try not to jam it in the ground as well if I can help it. Get a bit closer on that one. I might be able to get that one. I think I got half of that one. Yeah, I did. Right, move a bit closer. What you can do with a bit of oil, some metal and some pressure. These machines are always amazing. This is all it is when you think about it. It's oil, metal and a bit of pressure. Have to climb up there with the top handle and faff around, and then you've got to clear it all out and get it all out, and God, what a faff that would be. I when I come and looked at it, I thought, yeah, that's a perfect job for a tree shear. Managed to get that jammed in there, look at that. How has that managed to get stuck in there like that? Part of the piece should come out when we've sheared a bit more off. We could do with this shear rotating. Some of these willows have just gone sideways, which makes it really awkward to try and get out. This pile's not very neat either, look, today. Right, I think that is enough footage for the moment. 14 minutes, so yeah, that'll do for a bit. We'll catch up in a bit. See you later. So, as you saw for them clips, we've been shearing and we're all done now, so the machine is ready to go back. Just swept the cab out, dug all the tracks out all the way along. So she's nice and clean, she's off fired. The only thing I've got to do is fill it up with diesel, which I will do tomorrow. And that's ready to go back then. And then we've got the fun job of chipping it all up. Luckily the customer just came down to make sure we were see how we were getting on, and we were chatting about the rubbish. I said, oh, it's a shame we just can't push it up into a bonfire and set fire to it. She said, well, why didn't you do that? Oh, okay. So I've just pushed all the brambly crap up and all the hawthorn up into a pile ready to set fire. She wants some wood chip for this area, so we're going to chip all the willow. But that's a bonus, that saved a lot of work, so we'll get set fire to that next week. And I might do a video on the tidy up, and then we'll do once the site's all tidied up, we'll do a walk through and you can see what we've done. But I think in terms of shearing and cutting everything, that's the video. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, and press the subscribe button because I want to hit 1,000 subscribers this year if I can. Thanks for watching. So we've had it, what, 2 days, and I probably used it for about an hour yesterday. That's where the fuel level is. Right, so we've got diesel there, Diesel there and a can in the truck. That was 119 pounds this morning. Of course, with the coffee and the apple turnover, you always have to have a coffee and an apple turnover. So we'll see how much it takes. It took 20 litres instantly yesterday. When I thought, oh, it won't take much to fill it up, I'll put 20 litres in it. Put 20 litres in it, didn't even budge off the gauge. So I think we've got to come back with a bit more. Right, there we go. Full tank. That's taken 90 litres. Whew, expensive job.